Nice little spot you got. Nice little rope.
Yeah.
How deep is it actually right here?
Well, it's about 10 feet.
Low tide, it's still got clearance.
Oh, yeah. You got clearance.
Probably low tide right here.
Yeah, it's a little tied down. Or going outgo. Thank you, Lime Draw. See if you're clear. Have a great day.
Thanks, Capt. You too.
Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Nextdrift. On this episode, this is a June 2025 Fluke trip. I've got with me the infamous Joey and we are aboard the Sea Fever, headed for Montauk, New York. The conditions were absolutely beautiful. This was the first week in many, many weeks that we didn't have any rain or very strong wind, so we were excited to get out here. The seas were so calm, the sunrise was beautiful, and we were headed across Long Island Sound to Montauk. So as always, if you like this content, please click that like button, hit the subscribe button, click on that notification bell, and let's get into it. So we had absolutely smooth seas all the way until we got to Montauk Point. There were so many people out, boats coming from every direction. There were some pretty big swells because we had 30 to 40 mile an hour winds the night before, and they were calling for seas anywhere from 4 to 5.5 feet. So we had to take our time, lots of boats, be really careful, and we were heading to one of my favorite spots called Cartwright's.
I don't know if this is going to be heavy enough. Water's very clear. Yep. See what we got for drift speed. 1 mile an hour. 1 point. I'm gonna have to go heavier. Yeah.
You're going heavier than a 4?
Probably. We'll see how it does. I'd like to stay with a lighter one, but see what happens. Beautiful out. Ooh, that was a good bite. Yep. It's nice when you can that's a nice fish, Joey. Yup, you got a good one, bub. Coming with the net. Whoa! I missed a good one. That's a fluke. Let me get the mark. Let me know when you're getting close. Oh yeah, it's a good fluke too. Yes sir. Yep, it's a big one. I just missed one right when you set the hook. Keep going. Lead it to the net. Nice fish, Joey. Dude, that's a nice fish. Dude,
That's what we came to
that's
Montauk
what we came to Montauk for. Yes, sir. Look at that sucker. Joey. Joey, it's a moose.
Good old...
Joey. Oh my God, Joey. Alright, we'll get some more after. That was good. Joey, nice job, Joey. Nice job, Joey. Joey, that's a nice fish, dude.
That's, you know what he caught on, too? It was that mackerel.
Mackerel, yeah. Dude, I love it. What weight bucktail is that?
I got a 5 ounce.
5? Sea fever catches Fluke, brother. She is a Fluke mama. She is a flukin' mama.
Got one job to catch fatty flukes, and she does.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. It's gonna be an awesome day.
Yeah, dude, that's the start.
Yes, it is. That's the way we want to start. Get away from everybody. Look at, I don't want to be mixed in with all that.
Not gonna lie, the weight I felt on that, I felt that was double digits.
It looked like what double did you do? Big head shake. It might be a sea bass. I can't tell. Feels like a sea bass. Yeah, I think it's a big sea bass. Yep. Wow. Big hump head.
Well, your last mark is
Yeah. Yep. Not huge. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Smaller guy. Probably a keeper. I'll let this one go. You think that's a keeper? That's a keeper, but we'll get bigger ones. It's definitely a keeper. That's 19 inches. Hit good.
So let's take a closer look at the area that we're fishing. As I had mentioned, we were fishing out of Montauk at a place called Cartwright's. And if you look over here, here's Montauk Point. This is where the lighthouse is. And we were coming through right about here. We come across the end of this shoal and we head right out to this area here called Cartwright's. It's a very, very popular community hole. It's pretty big, so a lot of boats can fish this area together. But there's some cool little features out on it. Just like every spot that we like to fish, There's, the main body of the spot, but there's little tiny intricacies that are out here that you can fish. And a lot of times you can get away from the fleet. So some of the areas that I like to fish are these little points that stick out here off the ends. I'll even focus in on some of these outer spots sometimes. These really small little humps that are out here are some of my favorite little places to fish on an area like this. And, I'll definitely run up here and fish the middle of it. This is where you'll usually see the majority of boats fishing up on the shallow spot. There's lots of rock that's over here. You can see, again, little high spots, little points that stick out. And usually what I try to do is find areas that other people aren't fishing. And I'll do a great big circle right around this thing, and I'll hit every single little spot. And, it looks like everything's kind of charted on this map, but it's really not. There's lots of little features that are out here that people just don't fish. So usually wherever I see the main body of the fleet, I'll go in the other direction. Sometimes they're over here, so I'll go up on the north side of it, or vice versa. But I'm looking for the little tiny spots, the little kind of troughs that run up here in between, these two high spots. Little high spots out off of, the main point of this right here. So little areas like this one up here. I'll fish this little point right here. See this sticking out? I'll do a couple drifts over that. I have fun with it. This is part of fluke fishing that I really like, is trying to find the little intricacies of an area. And a lot of times you'll find a school of fluke on them. So get yourself a good map. This is the CMAP chart explorer that is online. You can view it for free. It has relief shading. I don't like it as much as the old Navionics that we're used to, but I figured I would show you this and maybe show you a little something different that you can go online and search around on. Like I said, there's tons of areas out here at Montauk. You can go back and look at some of my older videos. I talk about a lot of these spots. But really, you can't go wrong. Just be courteous of everybody else. There's lots of room out here. There's tons of fish. And always check the weather. Make sure that you get the wind and the wave heights into your plan, because you don't want to get stuck out here, especially if you have a smaller boat. But check it out. Again, this is Cartwright's. It's a community hole. Everybody and their brother who fishes Montauk for fluke fishes out at Cartwright's or some of the other spots. But this is where we were on this trip.
That could be a good one.
What?
Said, felt like this one might have a little weight. Yep. I think I'm going to need the net.
You're going to need the net?
Yep.
I just got snagged.
Maybe not. Thanks.
Nice one, dude.
Thanks. We'll get bigger ones. Said we'll get bigger ones, let them go. Nice getting us out of that tangle. That would have made you throw up.
That's no crank.
So you heard Joey make a comment about throwing up. Well, let's just say for the first time in 25 years, I got seasick. I don't know if it's just part of getting older or it was the 5 pounds of raw clams I ate the night before. But let me tell you something. I started getting really warm and very nauseous, and once it set in, there was no turning back. I had to lay down. I was just toast.
Can't get better.
Enough with the fucking